Botanical Garden in Kandy.
And again the importance of the gardens. So this used to be the pleasure gardens of our Kandyan kings. Just before we visited palace of the Kandyan kings. Today is the Tutralik temple. The monument or the building we visited that belongs to the Kandyan kings. So the Kandyan king used this place as their pleasure garden. But the country fell into the British hand 1815. Once this fell into the British hand, 1821, British converted this beautiful pleasure garden into a botanical gardens. Right? During the World War II, again this became very important. Once Singapore fell into the Japanese hand, the Sri Lanka became the next operational headquarter of the British and other allied forces. The British, the Supreme Commander, Lord Mountbatten, used this as the operational headquarter. Even today we can see the operational headquarter, the building, and the Mountbatten's bungalow. The British troop temporary camp in these gardens, and the garden was closed temporarily for the local people. So the all allied forces, the army's headquarter was here. In that battle, during the World War II, the British and Japanese bombed Sri Lanka because of this was the operational headquarter. The Colombo bombed, Trincomalee Harbour bombed. There's a harbour there, and the Colombo, the harbour, they bombed. The British lost 37 aircraft in the battle, and Japanese lost 27 aircraft. What happened? The Japan, once they captured Singapore, they all got the British aircraft, and they just came to Sri Lanka by British aircraft, by Japanese, and the British confused with the aircraft, and they lost the battle. Anyway, that Japanese couldn't capture the land, and they just went back. So interesting thing that your famous lady chef, Julia Child, was here in Kandy during the World War II, and she worked for the military, the Julia Child. And again the very famous movie, Bridge on the River Kwai. It was filmed in Sri Lanka, though the actual incident happened in Thailand. So along with 5 locations in Sri Lanka, this botanical garden was one of the locations. So in Colombo we crossed a huge river, can you remember? So that river is the one that they made the bridge, the Kwai bridge. It's actually much interior. So then they blew it up. So the movie was filmed here. And again another movie, can you remember Elephant Walk of Elizabeth Taylor? That movie also filmed in Sri Lanka, 1950s. And again,
wonderful movie.
Oh right, and again Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Dome also filmed in Sri Lanka, and several famous movies filmed in Sri Lanka because of that tropical beauty and
Where did they get all the elephants for Elephant Walk?
Oh, we had plenty of domesticated elephants during that time. Even today we have domesticated elephants. Anyway, that's about the brief history of the garden, and this is called Botanical Gardens at Peradeniya. Peradeniya is the suburb of Kandy. So this covers nearly 150 acres, and you can see nearly 10,000 plant species and flowering trees, and nearly 4,000 labeled plant species. The garden is divided into several sections, including spice garden, then the orchid house, and the beautiful bamboo, avenues and great lawns, medicinal gardens, bamboo collections, palm avenues, so many things you can see in this garden. So we shall, yes, surely. So we shall walk and see the interesting the part of the garden, right?
Yes.
Okay. Shall we start from there? By the garden, this is the beautiful the avenues of the garden. The common, we simply can say that Sri Lanka means resplendent land, resplendent land. But the Lanka is our original name we have been using 1,000 years before. The Lanka means, hey Lanka means land of Sinhalese, the land of Sinhalese. Yeah, Sinhalese people. Lanka. The Sri added in 1972 the new word. It means auspicious or the resplendent.
Nutmeg.
Saraca, Saraca, indica.
Bougainvillea. Orchid house.
Yesterday we saw the dancer. The costumes and the hand came like Indian dance. And we see the scorpion orchids as well here. Flower.
Spanish moss.
Candian dance on Ceylon.
Wine only grows. Wine, for example, it's a Hoya, right? Pink and the green.
Water is water is no place. The name of the flower.
Hyacinth, water hyacinth?
Not how, the white flower. Water is no place. Yeah, the fruit basket.
Tally palms.
Sugar palm out of it.
Katidan di ba?
He's going to be a Bollywood star.
Boy.
Good boy.
He likes the crowd.
Mil, lagi namo ka? Eh? Namo? Namo. Couple.
Cinnamon.
Does it grow?
You mean the... No, the cinnamon is from the stick.
Oh, the
We can get the bark.
And then
got it.
cinnamon.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah.
Ebony.
That tree. This is not planted already. They can have. And in the early days, it says that they have choices. Several. Okay, what kind of plant? Maybe 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Serpuya from China.
No?
This is the herbarium. They're doing research. This is the Ficus benjamina. Double coconut. We're going to lunch within the garden. Kandy.
And again the importance of the gardens. So this used to be the pleasure gardens of our Kandyan kings. Just before we visited the palace of the Kandyan kings. Today is the Tutralik temple. The monument or the building we visited that belongs to the Kandyan kings. So the Kandyan king used this place as their pleasure garden. But the country fell into the British hand 1815. Once this fell into the British hand, 1821, British converted this beautiful pleasure garden into a botanical gardens. Right? Use this as the operational headquarter. Even today we can see the operational headquarter, the building, and the Mountbatten's bungalow. The British troop temporary camp in these gardens, and the garden was closed temporarily for the local people. So the all allied forces, the army's headquarter was here. In that battle, during the World War II, again this became very important. Once Singapore fell into the Japanese hand, the Sri Lanka became the next operational headquarter of the British and other allied forces. The British, the Supreme Commander, Lord Mountbatten,
Botanical Garden in